Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm glad that you're back again. This is part 2 of lighting, and we're gonna go into talking about window lighting and the pros and the cons of it. So I hope that you enjoy this video, but before we get into it, let's do a quick intro. Okay guys, welcome once again. And so let's talk about window lighting. So there's pros and there's cons on window lighting. And so the pros of window lighting is that it gives you an amazing natural look. Right now, I'm lit up literally by windows and no artificial lights, no nothing, just literally windows. Now, depending on how many windows you have will depend on how the lighting reflects on you and hits you to one side from the other. Right now I have, to my right side, I have two, I want to say about 3 by 3 windows. I have those windows to my right side, and a little bit I'm going to talk about the negative or the con, but right now I'm talking about the positive. So I have two big windows here, side to side, and those are lighting up my face on my right side and giving me a light shadow on my left. And in the background, what I like about it is that I have 3 windows lighting up my background, 2 windows lighting up on my right, on my back side, which are shining to my left. And I have this big one right here, which is giving me something like a soft glow on my back and my head. So it's giving me the nice separation of me and the background. And on one of my videos that I was talking about lighting, 6 things that you didn't know about lighting, the atmosphere, I talk about it, is very important because depending on what you have, what colors you have around you, are the colors that are going to be reflecting on you. So for example, right now on the top of me, I have a white ceiling, which is beautifully, it kind of simulates like a lighting from on top. And so it's giving me a nice separation from the background, besides the background hitting my back and making that glow. So it's giving me a nice clear view on myself and taking away the shadows that come from top. And I have this lighting hitting me on this side, so it's taking away the shadows from my face. So it's giving me a nice soft look. And of course the ground is kind of tan. It's taking away the shadows from the bottom, which I like, so it works with me. And on this side I have a gray wall which absorbs the light, which gives me a nice a color to keep for myself on the colors that I'm wearing. And so that is beautifully for me and this atmosphere that I'm getting. You remember on the video that I showed you, the 6 things about lighting, depending on the atmosphere that you want your audience to feel will depend all on the lighting that you use and the area that you're at. So if you want to talk about something exciting, something positive, in a light, bright place, this is where you should do it. If you want to talk about something like action, you know, suspenseful, maybe in a darker place with lights that, you know, that give you that feel and atmosphere. So those are things to think about in terms of lighting. Is also the lens that I'm using. The lens is a 75 to 300 lens. It makes my background closer to me, so that's why you see this tree that looks taller than me in my background, like if I'm super close to it, but yet I get that nice blur in the back. Right now I'm doing a 50 aperture to a 4 f-stop, and it's giving me this nice look that doesn't completely blur my background, but it gives that still that effect that you can see what's behind me with the little blur, but still I'm the main focus, which just works perfectly in my situation. Now let's go into the cons. The cons about lighting and where you're lighting up depending on your situation or what you're filming is the time of day. So the time of day is very important because if you do it in the morning, you're gonna get that nice golden hour in the morning, and also when the sun is going down. So sunrise to sunset, you're gonna get that beautiful orange reddish look that gives you that golden hour. And so if that's what you're going for, that is a place that you want to go and shoot at that moment, especially if you're doing through the windows and you want to get that golden look. Those are the areas to look for. If you want to shoot with bright light, you're looking between in the middle of the day, you know, 12 o'clock to like 5 o'clock where the sun is like really strong. And so those are the moments. What I want to say with that is you have to manage your time, because everything has to be exactly mapped out on how long you're gonna shoot for that day. Because once that look is that sun is gone, you know, you're not gonna get that look that you want. Next is consistency. You don't have enough consistent light, so you can't really control your light because it's coming from the sun and you can't control the light. And so when you're doing it from the window, you got to be aware of the light, because the light is going to keep on changing. If the cloud comes by, if you have a cloudy day, you're shooting on that day, your lighting is going to keep changing. Just like you see in this video, the lighting keeps changing every so often as I'm shooting this video. And you see my face light up when the sun comes out, and you see my face darker when the sun is covered by clouds. So that's something you have to take into consideration, because you're going to be really working on post to match up all your lighting, and that's going to be extra work for you. But if you don't mind, then that is perfect. Another thing that you need to wonder about is how many windows you have and how many windows you're shooting by. And so I right now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 windows that I'm literally lighting myself up, and is lighting up this room. And what works with me again is the area that I'm in. It's mostly white with one side dark as an accent wall. So it works with me because it lights up the whole room, and so the atmosphere is very happy, very positive, and it works. You have one window. That one window is literally going to be in front of you, lighting up your whole face, so it's going to give you a different look. Because if you have a window in front of you, literally you're going to be lit up, but your background is going to be kind of dark, or you're going to have shadows. And so those are things that you should think about. So if you have more than one window lighting, you got to position yourself that best suit your video. So those are things that you got to think about that create extra work, but it's not impossible to get the look that you want to get. And of course, adding like diffusers, some curtains, some sheets that you can diffuse on the windows that will give you that nice softness that you want, instead of having some harsh light. Again, it all determines on what is your preference. But if you're trying to get a certain look, it's going to be a little difficult to get it if you have windows. But if the more windows you have, the better you have of getting a brighter look. But it's going to be a little harder to control your lighting, because you are going to need some cover sheets that are black that can, you know, manipulate the light the way that you want it. But remember, the light is going to change as the sun and time goes by. So those are things that are pros and cons. Something for you to think about and to really look into. If you know you don't have money to get lighting, windows are a great choice to do it. Like right now, the sun is, as you can see, is coming back up, so my face is getting lit up, my background is getting, you know, lit up too, so it's looking even better. But again, things that you can look at as an options, you know, really take advantage of your options that you have, whether you have artificial lights or you have natural light. They both can do amazing things in the way that you decide to use them and be creative. So I hope that really helps you out, and I hope you enjoy this video. I really enjoy making this video for you because it helps me, helps you, and so I hope this video was really informative for you. So we'll see you in the next video. Peace, guys.